Okay, so these convoys are actually doing a sugar load more damage than I expected. So it is going to be time for us, and I think I'm going to have to go down to smaller convoy fleets. 10s, I guess? No, I don't like 10. I'm going to go with 15. I don't think that's actually saving. No, it is. Click, 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 click. Navy UI really needs a duplicate button, like the Air Force does. And actually, Harwood getting this experience is good, because he's one of the naval commanders. Unfortunately, he has a 25% experience penalty, but considering the work he's doing, he should get quite a lot of experience. So, let's put you just kind of in the same areas for now. You work on the source, you can do something about that. No, I don't. I'm the community manager for Stellaris, so 1, I have nothing to do with Hard to Find, 2, I'm not a programmer. That's like saying to an artist you can build a house. It would be really nice if you could sign a template to multiple task forces at once, that too. Oh, tomorrow! Tomorrow! Excellent. Then we can go to war economy at last. So close, and yet so far. Now we're starting to lose convoys. That's because we don't reach out there. That would do it. was going to say, why are these not being added to these fleets? I think it's just taking a minute. Oh, we can do it. Right, so we're going to go console PP 136. We're immediately going to spend that on going to war economy. Boom. And now we can choose a focus. So, Commonwealth? No. I mean, yes, but also no. Ah, we can do no confidence at last. Yeah, let's do that. The current government has failed in its attempts to defuse the looming world crisis. Any future attempts to do so are now just signs of weakness. We require stronger leadership so we may weather the coming storm. We still have really bad spotting, really bad positioning. I've been too efficient at building too many ships. It's counting against us now. They're really going ham on us over here. They are actually destroying a couple of frigates, but... yeah, okay. Battle of Britain still ongoing. We have now destroyed 165 bombers for a loss of 22. They're down to just 400 here. They've done some pretty significant damage, for sure. And they're bringing extra aircraft into the battle over on that side, so I think I probably need to do the same. Chamberlain resigns. With war developing to the detriment of us and our allies, the Prime Minister has come under fire for both his peacetime and wartime decisions at critical junctions. At a moment when Britain needs to stand united more than ever, it finds itself divided as portions of Parliament hold Chamberlain in contempt. Lacking vital support from Labour, the Prime Minister has made the decision to resign, favouring Lord Halifax as his replacement. However, Halifax has been sceptical, and Chamberlain has advised the King to call on Winston Churchill. Churchill, who has long warned of the war is now upon us, is believed to be capable of leading us through it. The British Bulldog. War support goes up significantly, we gain stability, we gain even more war support, and also political power gain. Boom! Hello, war support. Okay, so I think it's time for some home defence. A vast empire is of no use if we cannot protect the British people. We should focus our efforts on keeping the British Isles safe. Oh, that's only 100. Size, we should move you there, you there. Okay, we're actually shooting down a lot of their bombers. We'll be losing a fair number of planes, but that's because they're the old camels, or whatever they're called. No, camels are something else. Gauntlets. Gladiators. Gauntlets and gladiators, but especially the gauntlets we're losing, which are pre-war, so I'm not surprised. They're basically death traps. I wonder how many of those we have. That's just the stockpile. Is there a way of seeing how many I have in use? Not really. Well, we have at least 3 squadrons of them. We're still losing quite a few planes to our ships. I think I'm going to get half of you on superiority instead. Start fighting their fighters. Yeah, they are losing a lot of bombers in that fight, which is good. This really does feel like the Battle of Britain, even though France is still alive. And that's true. Death traps to function as a cliffhanger because the Battle of Britain must go on. Huzzah! But it must go on after I've had a break because I'm getting very hungry and I want my lunch. So I'll be back again in 25 minutes. Trying to think how I should do this. I mean, it's 25 minutes. Is it really worth raiding someone or should I just leave the stream up? You know what? I'll go for another 5 minutes, then I'll take a 20-minute break. That's all I need, really. I'm only going to make myself a sandwich. Yeah, I'll leave it up. But we'll stop in 5 minutes. Several of my generals have got abilities that they can promote. Now, can I do any of the speeches? Because the speeches are also a good way of bringing the Americans closer into the fight, I think. Oh, wow. Donation of consumer goods. That's a lot of factories from the Royalists. That's totally worth doing. And Labour and Conservatives are now straight up loyal. Nice. Yeah, we're generating 1.5 political power now. That's actually really good. So, fighters. We had minus 100 last time. Minus 95. We're actually getting ahead of the curve here. That's really good to see. Oh, flipping hell, I lost a lot of guns when my... I still don't really know what happened. Like, we seem to be blocking submarines when they're going after the trade ships. When it was the troop transports, we had far less success. Actually, that's a good point. We should also do the Cape Verde. Because they just got absolutely hammered. Surprised Germany's not gone after Belgium. It's still early. Like, I don't think Belgium happened until 1940 historically. This is the so-called phony war. Anyway, December 39, which means we are on the verge of 40. So are there any 40 techs that I really want? Valentine? Nah. Quarter pounder? 25 pounder, not quarter pounder. It's not a hamburger! firefighting drill affects convoys? Because critical hits are torpedoes, and if we're dealing with submarines, does firefighting drills reduce the chance of losing those ships? No, I think I'm still going to go for the escort efficiency stuff. I just need more naval doctrine. Still have red air over here. Crazy. I would kind of suggest that we need radar over on that side. Cornwall's radar is being worked on. I'm actually going to go and prioritise you over Essex. Oh, look at that radar coverage. Beautiful. Get up to level 4 now. I'm going to move the repairs down. Because this radar really does take priority. I would say probably even more so than the radar in Cornwall. Okay. Plus once we have home defense, then we can start getting air defense and chain the home radar network. And that should help matters quite significantly. Okay, their air efficiency over the North Sea is terrible. Our efficiency over southern England is okay. Why am I suffering penalties to this though? You couldn't get closer than this. Oh, it's because we still have some aircrafts going from here. That would be you. Let's not have you doing that, eh? That's better. 100%. Lovely. And I must admit, I am really tempted to just get rid of these 3 squadrons, and I think I'm actually going to do that. Because that will return those aircraft to the pool. There's the Spitfires, and I can get rid of those 189 gauntlets and send them off to somebody else. Like China. This button. Thank you so much for this button. Ah. There we go. And now it is 22, so I'm going to call this one here. So I'll be back again in 20 minutes time. So stick around if you want to see some more of this Hearts of Iron playthrough. I'm just going to go and make myself a sandwich because I was getting very hungry. So at 4 PM we will start again. See you soon. Terrible, Sindrin. Terrible. Okay, so here we go. So, what is happening at the moment? Well, we are at war with the Germans. We are fighting what is effectively the Battle of Britain in December 1939 at the moment. The Netherlands has already fallen. Belgium is not at war. And yeah, there are just really big air engagements going on. So over southern England, we are starting to fight back. Their bombers are dwindling dramatically in numbers. We're shooting down a lot of them. The naval air battle over the North Sea is a little bit more questionable, and I probably need to divert some more fighters over to that. And then there is also the air battle going on over northern France, which I'm not actually participating in. This is the remnants. Actually, are we participating? I'm just going to tell you lot to stop. I don't know if you're actually in the air. No, I don't think you are. No, none of those are mine. Okay, good. So, aha! Green air! Green air! We have green air! So I think it is now going to be time for me to go and direct a couple more of these to the North Sea battle. Where hopefully we can start to wrestle control. And there we go. We are now with superiority. They are still trying to do some naval bombing here, but I think we'll be able to intercept that pretty quickly. And then we can start directing our aircraft towards France once more. And see how that battle goes. The other thing we have done is the Battle of the Atlantic is also raging. We have got significant naval coverage, although I think what I'm going to start doing is just redirecting some of these so I don't have to be absolutely everywhere. And there goes the Soviet war against Finland. And there are a lot of submarines being caught around here. Oh, those aren't subs. Those look bigger. But we're still having really bad problems with positioning. Have you leveled up yet? Cunningham. Yes, you now have blue and green water expert. That's good. And fleet protector and superior tactician you're getting very, very close to getting as well. Excellent. Republic of Finland rejects Soviet demands. Soviet diplomats have presented an ultimatum to the government of the Republic of Finland, demanding border adjustments in the region of Karelia. Despite a significant build-up of Soviet forces on the border, Helsinki has rejected those demands, stating that not a single foot of Finnish soil shall be willingly given to the Russian aggressors. How's the intel on Germany look? That is a good question. Take a look at that in a sec. Sorting out my tea so it doesn't get too strong. And I'm actually going to put you in the super dangerous spot over here with the cables so they don't get melted. Alright, that should do. Okay, intel over Germany at the moment is currently holding very steadily at 35 and doesn't really seem to go above that. But that's because two of our spies are at the moment trying to infiltrate the German Navy. And our intel on the Navy is actually really good. We can see precisely where they're deployed. I wonder how many ships they've lost. Can we see that? Like, have we sunk any of their submarines? I want this one, then I want this one. Oh no, that's the one I want. Yeah, we have been. Last month was a bad month for us. And the current month has also been a bad month for us. So it was only earlier on in the war that we sank a bunch. We lost 15 frigates. Ouch. Is that just to air power? Yeah, I think it is. Because they've been refocusing a lot of their bombers that were over England into naval bombers, I think. There's still nothing done against France. And all of this time, France is just growing and growing and growing. Now, France, are you war economy yet? France is war economy. Germany is, I am. Okay, so we're all war economy now. Good stuff. And did my Far East units arrive yet? No. Almost. Almost arrived, and at that point they can start to reinforce and replenish. But man, losing that much equipment was a real blow. Especially the support equipment. We're going to need to reassign some of our production to make sure that that is dealt with. I still have a lot of artillery, so we can probably reduce the amount of that we're producing. Another ace pilot, nice. Okay, cool. Fisher was shot down. Oh no, shot down the Star of Africa. Well done. I don't think I've ever seen a achievement actually where one of my aces shoots down one of theirs. Not an achievement, a event, that's the word. Von Ragnar wants me to drink some tea. I think I can do that. And Cup for Draco wants me to drink some tea. Now, where were we? Yanis, thank you very much for the follow. King Stubbers coming in with a 35-month resub. Thank you very much for that, King Stubbers. And Wolf coming in with a 19-month Prime resub. Thank you also for that too. And sorry, screen moving about wildly because I was trying to get over to where the chat is. Sindrin sent me some stuff earlier. May already be off the screen though. Oh no, there it is. Lord Sandwich approves of your plan. Thank you very much for those bits. Huzzah! Beavnon coming in with a 10-month resub. Thank you very much for that, Beavnon. Appreciate it. Oh boy, that's a lot of actions. There we go. That's a bit better. Can we see? Ah, there's no way of seeing combat casualties in the air, unfortunately. Not total ones. Send infantry equipment. Oh, hang on, we've got loads more of these now. Inspire the workforce. Factory output, dockyard output. 7 days for every level of influence. So it goes from what? Tiny, something, something, something high?